Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G. Tonji and thank you for joining us on Kababayan Today. We've got with us our friends from Aquino and Loew.
This American Dream segment is brought to you by Aquino and Loew Law Firm, answering your immigration questions.
Kasama natin dito sa Kababayan Today si Mr. Richard Loew at syempre Miss Allison Aquino-Silva. You guys are both here. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's wrap up 2014. Let's talk about the highlights in immigration. Richard?
Well, you know, it was a big year for immigration in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it was a disappointing year. But we started off with TPS, which is Temporary Protected Status, and there was a big push after the hurricane and the typhoon in the Philippines to have the Philippines declared a temporary protected status so that people could get some help in that way. That was, I think, a galvanizing moment for the Filipino community. And then we weren't able to successfully do that, but I think that helped to push along the other issues which were coming to the forefront. Obviously, the executive action of the president was the big thing at the end of the year, but in the mid-year, we see immigration as normal when we run out of visa numbers for the H-1Bs, when we have other visa preference issues. So, you know, there's a good and bad going on with immigration.
All right, so let's recap the executive decision. We had a wonderful show with you here on the show, Allison. A lot of people called in and they're still wary about all the decisions that Obama gave for his executive order. Can you please recap it in a nutshell?
Exactly, and that is actually what we have to look forward to in the 2015 year. As you point out, on November 20th, President Obama announced the executive action, which has a lot of things that people need to get excited about. And you mentioned that people are wary. I understand people's concerns, but this is the opportunity that people need to take advantage of, because there are programs out there that many qualify for, and people need to take advantage. The first one that's going to be coming up is the expanded Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival, or DACA. And that is set to start about mid-February. So individuals who are brought to the U.S. before the age of 16, they need to start gearing up come the beginning of the year. Enjoy the holidays, come the beginning of the year, start moving forward and getting those applications ready. Quickly after that, we have the H-1B season, which Richard had referred to, which is not a part of the executive action, but that's essentially what comes next in the 2015 year. H-1B season is upon us. It starts again on April 1. It's going to be a short window again up until April 7th. So individuals who have found sponsors or should be looking for sponsors, get those applications ready for the beginning of April. And then again, shortly after that, is the second component of the President's Executive Action Plan, and that's Deferred Action for Parental Accountability, or DAPA. Those applicants, which are parents of green card holders or U.S. citizens, that application period is going to start about May. So essentially, there's a lot of things going on with the executive action with immigration. Those are just two of the main programs. There are a lot of other provisions contained in the executive action, things for high-skilled workers, for entrepreneurs, also individuals who aren't able to adjust. So 2015 is going to be a big year for immigration.
Wonderful. And I wanted, as early as now, to tell you that 2015 will certainly be exciting, because you will be joining us for a live call-in. So please, ladies and gentlemen, look forward to that. We will be starting off our live show with Aquino and Loew on January 6th. So this is a chance for you to call in if you have any questions. Richard or Allison will be there to answer your questions. And I just wanted to say, it was such a wonderful show, Allison, when you were here. So many people were calling because they were interested to get more legal advice from both of you. And I think we should do it more often.
Absolutely. We look forward to it, G. Thank you for having us on the show. It's been a wonderful year, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much, Richard, for being here. We always look forward to when the two of you visit, because we are able to help out our televiewers, and it's so important that you get advice from people that know what's going on in terms of immigration. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions, please get in contact with Aquino and Loew. Thank you so much for being our supporters here on the show. We can't do it without you guys. And Kababayan Today, rather, is so happy that you are here and you make time in your schedule every other week to come here. And we look forward to our live show next year.
Thank you, G.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. We've got our friends from Aquino and Loew. Join us again next year for our first live call-in show, January 6th. We'll be right back here on Kababayan Today.